Okay, back here at Tommy Bright Stadium, we're getting ready for third quarter action. The Pioneers, of course, ended the second half there with a long run by Walker Dillon. He was tackled with 1 second left on the clock. And the Pioneers kicked the 20-yard field goal, so they lead it 17-7. Pioneers will receive this second half kickoff. The only kickoff Virginia High's had so far, they kicked an onside and recovered on the play. Fayer will do the kicking. Once again, it's an onside kick, and the Pioneers get on that one quickly. Good play over there.
That is actually on four. Let's go over here, and that is
So the second time didn't fool the Pioneers, and they end up with great field position. They'll start from their own 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Pioneers send two receivers out wide to the left, one to the right. Hand off to the Dillon, and he's not going to get anything. Does get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. It'll be 2nd and 10. He moved the ball up about a foot, I think. But anyway, for all practical purposes, it'll be 2nd and 10. We're glad you joined us here on ARC for this football replay.
just underway in the second half. Pioneers on top and with football on 44.
Pitch to Dillon. He's coming wide. Tries to get outside, but a good play out here by the defender. That's Colton Ratcliffe who made that play. Picks up a yard, about a yard and a half. It'll be 3rd and 7 there for the Pioneers. The ball at the 46-yard line of Lebanon. Wide receivers to the left, and one to the right. Shotgun here for Stoots. He rolls kind of right there. Looking for Long out there, and the ball was thrown a little bit behind him. Trying to hit Ben Long out on the right flat. Was unsuccessful, so Pioneers will go 3 and out here. Their first possession of the second half. Tight end Logan Smith will do for punt for the Pioneers. He had one boomer and one very short one. Lathrop, I think, back for a good snap. And Smith kicks that one off to the left. It hits on about the 20. It bounces dead on the 23-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the 17-yard line of Virginia High. So once again, not a real long punt, but no run back, very effective. Good punt there by Logan Smith. So Virginia High set for their first possession here in the second half with 10:26 left on the clock. 17-7, the Pioneers lead it.
10-point deficit. Pioneers leading by 10.
Virginia High this time only splits 2 men out. They're working out of the shotgun this time. Howard gets it. He's trying to get out left, but he's upended in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard.
That's Sneed on the tackle for the Pioneers. He's been everywhere.
Loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Virginia High. Ball on their own 21-yard line. I'm sorry, on their own 17.
We're in the 3rd quarter. The Pioneers lead.
2 wide receivers, one to either side.
Early in the 3rd. Bradley in the shotgun.
Bradley fakes to Howard, keeps it himself, and he gets up around the 20-yard line, maybe just over.
Parks with the tackle that time. Parks had an interception. Made a big tackle.
Parks on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and about 8 for Virginia High.
We call it 8. As the ball rests.
Ball resting, I think, on the 20-yard, well, on the 21-yard line.
Let's let that play clock run down.
It's down to single digits every time before they run play.
2 wideouts on each side. Bradley wants to pass. Got a man crossing. And that's dropped, I believe. It's incomplete.
Slot man came across,
Big man.
couldn't catch it.
Bradley
I
Bosby
think
was gonna make sure he didn't catch
he'd have been a little short of the first down had he caught it.
Make sure he didn't get the first down.
And Bradley will go back in punt formation.
Around the 20.
Good defense.
Virginia High really spreads out on this punt formation. Bradley, the quarterback, back in punt formation. Good snap.
Good field position here.
He
even
gets
if
it
they don't
off.
see anybody.
Fairly short kick. The Pioneers didn't have anybody back here. It hits on about the 45, 46-yard line of Virginia High, where the Pioneers will have it 1st and 10. So really good field position for the Pioneers this time.
So Virginia High takes over for the 2nd time in the 3rd quarter. As they lead
But look good,
17
going
to
up
7.
into the air, but then kind of died.
Corey Stoops in the I formation will be under center here in just a second as they break huddle.
Pioneers have everybody in tight.
Bearcats got a bunch of them on the line right now, trying to stop the run.
Virginia High's got 11 men in the box.
Stoops hands off.
Dylan trying to get outside, but he ran into a stone wall over there. Might have gained a yard.
Number 44, Will Linton's probably going to get credit with the tackle, but you know, like you said, he ran into his own man.
Ball's at the 30.
We'll give him a little bit there. I'm going to call it 2nd down and 10, though. The ball just shy of the Bearcat 45-yard line.
Here comes Stoops again, under
Once
center.
again, same formation.
No wideouts this time. Hand off, 2nd man.
Goes Dylan off tackle. He's got a little room there. Gets down close to the 41-yard line.
About 7.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 for the Pioneers.
10 to go in the 3rd quarter. 17 to 7 is your
About 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, 17-7.
Pioneers probably not close enough to
8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
go 4 downs here.
7 after the half score.
obviously
They had the first possession, had to keep it away.
Corey Stoops.
The Bearcats couldn't move it.
Pioneers in the power eye this time. They've got one wide receiver to the left.
Right.
Stoops throws a little pass back here. Cole Stoops has got it. He bounces off a tackle, and he's in the clear. He's heading to the corner, and Cole Stoops with a great run after catching that pass. The Pioneers will score from 42 yards out. We got a flag down in the end zone. Not sure what they called,
And bounced off of it.
but
Good play. That's a 41.
But Cole Stoops, after catching that pass, made a really nice run in the open field, and the Pioneers hit him from well downtown.
This one he takes all the way to the end zone.
Not sure what the flag is about down here. Got a personal foul against Virginia High. That will be a touchdown. I guess they hit Cole Stoops late there in the end zone. So the Pioneers will get that penalty, I think, on the kickoff. That makes the score 23-7 now, Pioneers, and Walker Dillon will line up and try for the extra point. They will penalize Virginia High on the kickoff, so the Pioneers will kick off from the Virginia High 45-yard line after this extra point try. A couple of really nice runs here by the Pioneers tonight. We've had about 3 of them.
High snap.
Snaps down, kicks up, it's right down the middle.
About the hold right there. Holder had it
7:32 left, 3rd quarter. The Pioneers lead at 24-7. We'll be back. You're watching high school football on ARC TV. All right, after the 15-yard penalty, the Pioneers will kick off from the Virginia High 45-yard line.
Pioneers kick after the penalty in the end zone. Pioneers are kicking from the Bearcat 47. And this kick's going to go deep. And then
He kicks it back into the end zone this time. That'll be a touchback. Then Virginia High will take over on their own 20-yard line. One of these squib that time, he just kicked it in the end zone, and so far not giving Virginia High much opportunity to return any of the kicks.
First and 10 from the 20 as
7:32 left here in the third quarter. 24-7, the Pioneers lead it.
24, 7 with 7:32 to go in the third quarter.
Merle, you know that the Bearcats are going to go through the air.
3 wideouts to the right for
They've got to.
Virginia High.
Virginia High spread out this time.
throws it out there to Medley.
Quick pass out here to Medley. He avoids one tackle, but
It's a pretty good recovery that time.
trying to run a little pick play out there for him, and he can't get loose. No gain on that play. Pass was complete, but it will be 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats from their own 20-yard line.
Stanley wasn't actually the guy who made the tackle, but reversed it. Boston came over to make the tackle.
Bradley set to go and the shotgun formation with Michael Howard flanking him. Double wideouts to the right and to the left. Bradley wants to throw. Now he's going to be flushed down in the pocket. Still with the down. Left's going to heave this long and out of bounds.
Bradley over there running for his life and couldn't find anybody open. He finally just threw it away.
Out of bounds, but you get thrown across his body like that. That's pretty impressive.
Logan Smith,
But anyway, it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Bearcats from their own 20-yard line.
it'll be 3rd and 10.
That's how Pioneers have kind of put a stop to this
High
pass.
trying to get
They're
something
getting
to
the
go
quarterback.
here. Saw one of the first 2 plays of this series.
One of the better plays
That
they've
one out of
made is
bounds.
the lead option.
Bradley
Making
gets
it
flushed down in the
Howard and
pocket.
Bradley keeping it. Of course, Howard's got some pretty
And
good
when he does that, he's always a threat to
Once
run.
again, Medley
Not really
out wide to the
make
right
much
here
of it.
with the man in the slot.
Here this
2
evening.
wideouts to the
We're
left
set
as
to
well.
go again with 6:43 to go in the third quarter.
Back and pass, throws a little screen pass out. He's got some running.
Howard's got some blocking in front of him.
They're going to
He
get a first
can
down out of
outside.
this, I believe.
Picks up the first
Pretty good
down. Nice screen
play by the Bearcats.
Michael Howard was
Michael
the
Howard.
Howard caught the little screen pass out to the left. That was a good 3rd and long play for the Bearcats. Gets the ball up to the 32, and that'll be a first down.
That was a well executed play that time by the Bearcats.
Pioneers were not looking for that
First and 10
screen pass tonight, I believe.
from the
First and
32.
10 from their own
We're set to go
32.
from the shotgun
This time they hand
formation.
it to Howard.
Michael
He
Howard
gets bottled up as he tries the ball.
Howard doesn't get much.
falls forward for about 2 yards on the carry.
Number 11, Bradley Mostick, and we've
Picks up a couple of yards there.
He's played well.
this whole defense has played well. Stanley, Mostick, Sticks.
Gain of a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9.
In the third quarter,
6 minutes left here to go in the third quarter. 24-7, the Pioneers lead it.
Played well.
It'll be 2nd and 9. Still in the same formation.
Ryan is ready to go now. And then from the shotgun, wants to throw.
Pressure again.
Deep
Trying
and
to
no
back
carry.
through. Just gets away
He's
from
going
it.
to give it
Then
up
throws
to
it over the middle to
Michael
Howard.
Michael's going to
Just
come
gets it
up
back.
Howard slipped out of the backfield there, made a little safety valve catch. Good throw there by Bradley, but very little gain on the play. He'll pick up a couple of a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now for Virginia High.
3rd and 8. Parks played that really well. He stayed right with Howard. He let Howard get away.
Sometimes, sometimes it'll
Parks did a good job there. He watched that man coming out of the backfield, and
Ryan Bradley.
Howard back to pass again. Now he gets pressure, gets away from pressure, throws it up and flat.
Passes are given to Michael Howard.
Howard gets the reception, but
That's Walker Dillon.
very little gain on that one. Dillon on the tackle, I think, over there.
Playing some licks out here.
And it's going to be 4th down, and looks like about 8 yards to go for a first down, so no gain on that one. And Bradley goes back into punt formation. Pioneers dropping anybody back. They're keeping their defense up here.
Number 6 up there close.
Good snap, and Bradley kicks it.
This time he gets a low kick down the
It's a low kick. It's going to take a good bounce this time. It's going to bounce down to about the 20-yard line of the Pioneers. So very effective punt that time for Ryan Bradley. The Pioneers will take over 1st and 10. Just look like from their own 21-yard line.
Right here, both teams are ready to go.
I think they probably seen something on film that Virginia High maybe take those punts.
Or they think they can get
It's set to go from the 20.
Maybe.
Nice punt by Ryan Bradley.
Just thinking up there, take a chance on putting the punt on the ground either in that cross.
Pioneers sent one receiver wide to the right. I think that's been long out there.
That's Cole Stoots.
Give the ball to, I think that is Cole Stoots, and somebody got a hold of his jersey, and he's going to lose about 5 or 6 yards on that
At
play.
about the 15-yard line.
Not much there.
They're going to keep an eye on Stoots, you know that, after he scored that last
Lebanon on
touchdown.
that play.
It's going to be about
They lost about 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
From the 15-yard line for
so it'll
the
be
Pioneers.
second down.
Play comes in from the sideline from
About the 15.
Bradley Bostic.
Loss of 6. So
Boy
it's second,
Stoots will break
16
huddle.
from
Send the wide receiver
Yeah, the
to
Pioneers
the
will look
right.
to march down the field, take some time off,
Out of the
and
wishbone,
score.
man in
the power
motion.
out backfield. Stoots goes in motion.
Stoots
Try to
wants
get
to
the hand out
throw.
the flat, and they
Has
do get it out to him
complete.
again. He's
20,
open down the
25,
sideline.
30.
One man to
Got
beat.
some running room. Around the
Knocked
sideline
out of
goes.
bounds.
and right down
Gets
the
up over the midfield stride. Well, no, not quite to midfield, up to the 47-yard line, but they just sent long deep and sent Stoots in motion to the right, and he was wide open out in the flat. So big game for the Pioneers. About 27-yard gain on that play, and 1st and 10 for the Pioneers at their own 47.
Men were out there, but Stoots got outside of him pretty well, and the ball was well thrown by Coy.
Stoots under center.
Power I formation this time.
Backfield again. This
Second
time
man,
against
third man
Dillon.
through gets it.
Behind
Breaks
some
through the
blockers, and
initial
Dillon
line.
skirts ahead.
Inside the 50.
Dillon got hit there at the line of scrimmage, but he runs hard. He's awful tough to be no bigger than he is. Picks up about 4 yards on the carry. The ball's into Virginia High territory at the 48. 2nd down and 6 Pioneers.
Chandler Boyd.
He's impressive.
The second one just about 5.
And the Pioneers break huddle.
Second and 6 on the board.
Power I this time, one wide out to the right.
Center again.
Out of the I formation.
Backfield again. Virginia High
And Virginia High jumps off sides.
The high jump.
Drawn offside. They jump over there on the D line.
That'll cost them 5, and that's going to be very close to a 1st down.
Makes it 2nd down. And very short for another Lebanon.
I'm not sure that isn't a 1st down.
Pioneers got a good opportunity here, Merle, to run on some time and maybe
Yeah. Okay, I was right there, Ernie. My eyes are not as bad as you think they
They
are.
finally heard you.
Yeah.
Started at the 20.
So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from the, look like about the 43-yard line of Virginia High. Quick,
That's Cole Stoots.
that's Cole Stoots. He busts through out of that fullback position, and he takes it into the end zone. 43 yards on that carry. The Pioneers running wild here tonight against Virginia High. That makes it 30-11. Stoots just hit right up the middle of that fullback spot, and nobody there.
30-7. Andy Stoots comes on the hold for Walker Dillon
Cole Stoots, what a run.
with the snap.
forget running some time off. We want to let you into the end zone and score.
Yeah, he's long.
The score comes at 3:11 in the third quarter.
Walker Dillon will try the extra point here now.
I'll be right here as soon as the game's over. I got the
Now
stand.
we're waiting for Dillon to try the point after the change.
The extra point try here now.
Connection works again for 6.
Good
Snap.
kick this time. It's good. Looked like it might be wide, but it got through there. 3:11 left here, 3rd quarter. The Pioneers lead Virginia High 31-7. You're watching high school football here on ARC TV. All right, Pioneers ready to kick off now. Once again, scrib kick down this left side. It's fielded by one of the short men. He gets it up over the 40, up to about the 44-yard line, where Virginia High will take over, 1st and 10. Gets it up to the 45-yard line. We've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here, third quarter. The Pioneers 31-7 over Virginia High. Virginia High can score, though. The Pioneers with a big lead, but it's still not a sure thing.
Virginia High goes to the line of scrimmage, they find themselves in a big third quarter hole here, trailing 31-7.
Back up to the 45.
Howard gets it.
First play for scrimmage is a big lick.
There it comes off the right side, and he gets hit very hard there.
Side did a great job of holding on to the ball.
That was Stanley with the main tackle on that one. He also had a little help,
Second down and 8, gain of 2 on the play.
but he hit him pretty hard, and 2-yard gain on the play.
7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Howard has taken some big hits out of that running back position.
Bradley's ready to go out of the
Stoops
shotgun
playing deep
formation.
safety now.
3 wide outs
Virginia
to
High's
the
going to
left.
take some shots down the field. And back to
As he
pass is
wants to
Howard.
go.
2nd down.
Going way down.
Pressure throws it deep.
Has a man open,
It's caught
and that is
inside the 20.
Robbie Medley.
28, Robbie Medley.
Medley made that catch down inside the 20-yard line. Good throw by Bradley, and
He's right in front of him.
Medley covered there, but he's just a little bigger, and he's a good-looking receiver. That's a great throw by Bradley, though. Big gainer there.
Good catch that.
Almost 45 yards on that play. 1st and 10 for Virginia High.
To get the ball at the highest point.
From about the 16-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Got set time.
And Bradley's going to keep it.
Shifted.
Bradley's got it there. He tries to break loose. Not much there,
It's
though.
over 15 down to about the 13th-yard line.
After a short gain.
Gets the ball inside the 15.
Well, with a minute 55 to go in the third quarter. Lebanon leads.
Looked like picked up about 3 on that play.
7.
This is the best chance that Bearcats have had.
Ball at the Pioneer 13-yard line. It's 2nd and 7.
Hand off
Here's
this
the
time.
handoff.
Howard once again comes right. He gets it down near the 10-yard line.
Inside the 10-yard
Picks up
line.
about 3 yards on that play.
Really all night, bro. And think about it.
Looked like about a 4-yard gain. Now it's going to be 3rd and 3.
These receivers have a little size on the secondary.
He gets the ball down inside the
Ball just inside the 10 at the 9.
Getting the workout. There's no doubt
But
about
normally
it.
the Pioneers have had some good pressure on the quarterback. And
Strong
they've forced
hits,
into some
too, on
tough
here.
throws that they haven't completed.
Ball was at the 9, where it's
right by himself. Now the
3rd down.
Somebody moved early. I think it was Medley over here on the.
We got a.
Called on Benton.
They called the wide receiver move too quickly, and
Against
really no reason for that. But
Did he rush over?
He started really quick. He was running the slant route. I think he just got excited to run the route.
so anyway,
Handing off.
penalty of 5 yards.
back to the 9-yard line.
That takes it back to the 9, and it'll be 3rd and about 8.
Might have been going across the block.
That's
Back
possible.
on somebody. Probably what he was doing.
Ball on the 14-yard line of the Pioneers.
Initially started. Bradley's going to throw down to the corner. One of the Medley brothers.
Good defense back there.
Stoops got his hand in.
That was Cole Stoops.
Had him open for a second.
Good pass into the corner. The receiver open, but Cole Stoops came in there and batted it out of his hand, which
41 seconds.
is a really nice play. So it's 4th now and 8 for Virginia High from the Pioneer 14-yard line.
From the 14. Virginia High.
Jackson pretty
Going
good
for
size.
4th and 8
Make play.
from the 14.
14 yards.
Snap.
Back to pass.
Bradley.
Rolling out the
Down
left
to
side
the
of the end
goes.
zone, and the
Pass is
receiver's out of bounds.
incomplete. There's a flag.
It looked to me like they were
Ball
out
was
of
in
bounds.
the end zone, out of the end zone.
Christopher Logan Smith.
We got a flag over there in the corner after the incomplete pass. Not sure what
What do they call
So
that?
that
They call pass interference over there.
I'm not sure that
Maybe because he didn't turn around to play the ball and just play the receiver.
That will give Virginia High.
But they'll penalize the Pioneers half the distance on that play. Should go down to the 7-yard line. That will be an automatic first down for the Bearcats, though. So tough play there for the Pioneers. They had that drive stopped.
Make it 4th down.
half the distance. Yes, first down.
That was a long way over there. So it's 1st and goal for Virginia High. The ball should be at the 7-yard line.
Now they call it 4th and 1. Now there's some discussion.
Oh, I think that's an automatic first down.
So we're going to see, looks like,
Pioneers do take a timeout, though.
We'll take one with them.
Anyway, they've got it down there 4th and 1.
Virginia High 7.
I really thought that was an automatic first down, but there's a timeout on the field. 31-7, the Pioneers lead it. You're watching high school football on ARC TV. Okay, no automatic first down, so it's 4th and 1 for Virginia High.
Big play for the Bearcats.
Ball is at the Pioneer 7-yard line, I think.
First down, it was not. 4th and 1. And a
Little jump pass to Medley.
tight end in the end zone.
Tim Tebow play.
Good play there by
Touchdown. Bearcats.
Bradley. Looked like an old Tim Tebow play.
Virginia High scored.
First time we've seen 32.
That one.
That's Tim Tebow that did that play back in the day. He played in Florida.
Yep, he sure did.
But Ryan Bradley, a little jump pass to Medley, gets the touchdown.
On the third.
Good 4th down call there by the Bearcats. That makes it 31-13 now.
And that play he executed there exactly how it's supposed to be. He runs up as if he's going to run it straight ahead and jumps over
Good
the line.
snap, kicks up.
Point after attempt at 10-man.
Looks like it's good. So 31-14. We've got 32 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. You're watching high school football on ARC TV. Off twice, both times they've kicked off onside. The Pioneers have 10 men up pretty close to the 40-yard line. We'll see whether he kicks it back deep this time or not. Pioneers have, I believe that's Dillon back there on about the 25-yard line.
32 seconds to go in the third after the Virginia High touchdown. Pioneers with everybody up front looking for an onside kick. And they kick it
Kicks
deep.
this one deep. It's high, fairly short. Dillon takes it on the other side. He reverses this field and comes back here. He's up to 40, cuts back again. Great move. He lost the football, though, but they're saying he was down.
It's a break there for the Pioneers.
Great run back by Dillon. He did put the ball on the ground, but he was on the ground. So the Pioneers will have the football. 1st and 10 from the midfield stripe.
He's so good at doing that.
But that's a really good run back, though.
Really got hit hard.
They did.
The ball came loose with this.
Fortunate for the Pioneers there.
And the ball's right on the 50-yard line.
Ground can't cause a fumble, though, in this game.
Ball at the 50-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
That's what and he was right there, too.
21 seconds to go.
Pioneers sent one wide receiver to the left. They've got Stoots in the slot this time. Stanley straight ahead, and he takes that ball down near the 40-yard line.
He really took it to the defender right there.
Stanley running hard. The Pioneers made a lot of yardage right straight up the middle
And they're going
tonight.
to let the clock run out and go.
And the clock will run out. 31-14. Pioneers lead it after 3 quarters of the play. We'll be back for 4th quarter action. You're watching high school football on ARC TV.